I don't want to know what's in that bag.
Oh, you don't?
Are you going to set it on fire later on somebody's front step?
No. I thought we would play a game today.
Uh-oh.
You wanna play a game of called Can You Guess What Is in This Bag?
Your lunch.
No. Okay, hold on. I got a theme song for us. Ready? Let's hope we don't get in trouble for the licensing of that.
It was less than 6 seconds, right?
Yes, that's it. Okay, there you go. 6 seconds. That's it. So, go to my office. This is sitting on my desk, right?
I would have immediately turned around and walked out.
That's the first thing I thought, right? Because you see a bag that's like this sitting on your desk, you're thinking, "Okay, well, everybody's at work today. What's going on? Like, what's happening?" So, Troy, can you guess what's in the bag?
Candy.
No. Apparently, somebody decided to find every packet of sugar and filled this bag up and left a big like I mean, I guess they thought I was like, "Oh, he likes sugar." They
Need
said, "You
some
know what?
sugar, baby.
We're gonna skip the candy part, just give him the sugar and call it good." This entire bag is full of those sugars.
Wow.
Yeah, so I was like, "Okay, cool." So,
I was
I was
like,
a little worried though.
we used to light bags like that on fire on people's front step, but it didn't have
That
sugar in it.
and I tell you what, that's what scared me because I was like I was like, "I don't think I'm ready for today, man. I am not ready for today."
Give it the sniff test.
I did because I just kinda walked by. I didn't open it. I was like, "Okay, someone didn't realize April Fools was last weekend." So, but, I mean, it's never comforting when you walk in with a big bag like this just sitting on your desk.
And why is it always your office?
I have no idea, man. So, I guess they're like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "Okay." I'm glad it's sugar, but like you said, people used to leave those types of bags in the front of
Yeah.
someone. Yeah. So, shout outs to Rosanna who hooked me up with every sugar possible. So,
Well,
welcome everybody to Zia Comic Weekly, where we are thankful that this isn't that what we thought. So,
and what are they trying to say giving you all that sugar?
I have no idea. I guess they said wake up, maybe? They were like, "Hey, you look a little tired in the morning. You need to add some more sugar to your coffee." So,
How about some monsters or 5 minute energies or something?
right, or something else, man. Candy, like I'm telling you, man, candy bars. They could throw some candy bars in there, and instead they just say, "Here, just cut the chocolate out. Just eat the sugar."
Go straight to the source.
Yeah, exactly. What's going on, Troy Cottontail?
Hey, not much. Getting ready. This weekend's Easter, man.
I know. I see you guys got a special guest. It's Zia Comics.
Yeah, yeah. Finally, we get a in store appearance.
Yeah. So who's this famous celebrity you have stopping by?
It's Mr. Peter Cottontail, aka the Easter Bunny. He's gonna be there on Sunday, which is gonna be me dressed in the suit.
So be able to go take pictures with the kiddos and the Easter bunny. So
Yes,
perfect
sir.
opportunity. So
Yeah, we try to do that every year. No charge, just bring the kids down, take a picture with the Easter Bunny because why not?
it's
We're here
Easter.
for the kids.
That's right. We do this for the kids, everybody.
Yes, yes.
Oh man. So I'm excited to nerd out this week because we got a lot to get to. A lot of conversations that we had last week, which I think you and I kind of figured this was going to happen. So let's go and get to it, man. No surprise here. Dungeons
Oh,
and Dragons, bro.
I've only heard good stuff.
I have too, and it may be enough to get me to go to the theaters this Easter
I
weekend.
know. I almost broke down. I was like, I don't know. I don't want to go.
I know, but I'm also torn. Like we said, like there's John Wick that we haven't seen.
Hmm.
And then there's this movie that is getting, I mean, amazing reviews, just amazing.
Yeah, from the audience and the critics. That's what's scary.
Yeah, critics never like anything.
No, they don't seem to. That's I always look at the audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. The critics I could care less because they don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, no, you gotta look at the fans' point of view on that one because critics will I don't know, there's been some movies where they're just like, "This is the worst thing," and then it turns out to be such a cult classic. I mean, if
Yeah.
y'all go look back at anything that Adam Sandler has ever done, I mean, I think at this point, you can honestly say he will never listen to them because anything he does, they say it is horrible.
He's never been mistaken for Shakespeare. No.
And not at all, right? And then when he does something serious like Uncut Gems, then they're just like, "We want the old Adam Sandler back." But you didn't like the old Adam Sandler.
I actually liked Uncut Gems. It wasn't
Oh,
bad.
great movie. I
A
mean,
Punch
and that
Drunk
was one of
Love
those
was pretty good.
that one was a sad one. That one and what's the other one? Spanglish?
Yeah. Yeah.
That was so he's got range, people. Come on, critics. Y'all too hard on Adam Sandler.
Where's his Oscar?
I know, right? He's got tons of Razzies though.
I would display those just as proudly.
Oh, man. So Dungeons and Dragons, number one movie. And I think you and I were talking about this last week about how are we about to see just an even more explosion of people wanting to now be whether they've never played Dungeons and Dragons before, or is it about to be that next big thing again for the person that doesn't play?
Yeah, well, when it first came out, everybody was, telling everybody, "Oh, it's satanic and you're devil worshippers." That dude, it's nothing but just role playing. It's just, you acting out being this character. And basically, that, from what I understand, that's kind of what this movie is. It's just one big campaign, D&D campaign that they put on film. So
Yeah.
I think people are starting to come around. It's like, I'm not a devil worshiper if I play D&D.
Many people may, if you're not familiar, you guys may remember the reference from Stranger Things. Remember Stranger Things? They had that whole reference because they said
Yep,
Dungeons and Dragons was
Demogorgon.
yeah, exactly. No, I think and then like you said, if it's one big campaign, I mean, this is about to be a massive franchise if they just continuously do these different campaigns. I mean, you're looking at 2, 3, 4, 5 movies down the line that it's setting up for.
And who doesn't like cool D&D creatures? I mean, they have books. The bestiaries are just thick books of nothing but different D&D creatures that they can throw in these campaigns. So
Yeah.
never ending.
I'm telling you, the budget is endless for this franchise. It really
Mhm.
is.
Yeah, and like I said, that and people love to roll dice. There's a lot of dice goblins out there, right? It's just something about holding those dice and chucking them on the table.
Oh my god. There's, an old show back in the, Community, that they
Mhm.
did a Dungeons& and Dragons episode. And it's one of those memorable episodes where it's like, you have Ken Jeong who's playing in the game, and 2 rolls in, his character dies, and
But did you
he's
die?
it's like he was 2 minutes into the game, and he's like, "Yep, your character's dead." "Wait, what?" It's like, "Yep, that's it. Okay, you're gone. Bye." And, yeah, he got kicked out of the group, but it's hilarious to see its interpretation from that to now see, man, it's a massive movie and with the potential of being a massive franchise.
Yeah, yeah, and it's good. And I mean, D&D is so popular. They even have 3 and 4 hour shows of different celebrities playing D&D, and it's nothing. It's nothing but a live stream of them playing D&D,
Yeah.
and it gets millions and millions of people watching it.
It's crazy though, because and you know what? And it's weird because it's celebrities that we would never expect
Yeah,
to be, that are really into this to
Joe
this world. And
Manganiello,
man,
Vin
and
Diesel.
he is a they are big, advocates for this. They love this, and anytime there's something going on that's related to the franchise, they're there and they love it, man. And I don't know, it's cool. It's gonna be awesome to see more celebrities wanting to be involved in this thing right now. But you're also gonna get those diehards that are like, we've been cooler before you.
I like D&D back when nobody else did.
I know, right? I was playing in the '80s.
We should do a D&D campaign with just local celebrities.
That would be cool. I
Yeah,
think that would be kinda
I,
cool.
I
If
know
we could
several
get
people who could DM it, so we can make this happen.
say the word, I am down to play.
We'll do it for charity. We'll make it some kind of charity donation thing.
Yeah, that Troy, we got
Are
these
you
ideas.
listening, Lindsay?
And she just signed off. No, just
She's like,
kidding.
yeah, okay.
No, actually, I think she just signed on, so I think she heard us.
Nope.
So, there you go. That
I don't see
our
anything over in the
annual
comments, so
yeah, it's like, we'll see. We'll see what pops up in the comments. I'll keep my eyes on those comments. Well,
that'd be
you
an
know, with
excellent charity fundraiser.
I think especially right now that Dungeons& and Dragons is hot, in the theaters, I think this is the perfect opportunity.
Yeah, and we get to see all of us nerdy people around town acting out our favorite characters.
Between that, I don't know. I just there's so many people that would be kind of cool to watch to play a campaign. That would be kind of cool. Get some of the most, you know, outlandish characters that, celebrities around town. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I'm down for it.
So Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves, it's in theaters. It's definitely got its challenges this weekend. John Wick, obviously, it took down John Wick over the weekend. John Wick still having a high showing though. I mean, they're still
Yeah.
25-30 million last weekend. So it's still a movie that, extended weekend. I think a lot of people did get a chance to see it opening weekend are gonna be able to go check it out.
Yeah, I mean, if it has a good second weekend,
Mhm.
it's usually those ones that have a big drop off that second weekend. You're like, yeah, we'll watch it on streaming.
There is a couple of movies that I'm excited are gonna go to streaming that we've been wanting to watch. So I think in a couple of weeks, this one will be, video on demand that we'll be able to watch it from the comfort of our own home.
I'm still waiting for Avatar. They
I
still
know.
haven't
Actually,
put.
I think it's video on demand right now.
You can.
It's
I
not
know
gonna
you
be a
can pay $20 to watch it.
I didn't even see the price, to be honest. I was like, "I'll just
Yeah,
still wait. I'm still gonna wait."
put it on the free streamer. I'm already paying. I don't want to pay again.
Right? It's like, "Wait, you mean to tell me that I'm gonna pay 20 bucks when I'm paying 20 bucks for 2 streaming services? Come on, put
Yeah,
that on
I think
HBO
it was
Max."
Amazon Prime. Hey, as part of your Amazon Prime membership, you get to pay to watch this movie. Wait, what?
Like, "Wait, so thank you for your being a
Thank you,
great
Jeff
customer."
Bezos.
I know, right? Don't you understand? He's trying to get to space or buy something today. I don't know. I keep hearing
He's
different rumors of what he wants to buy next. He wants to buy a basketball team, wants to buy a football team, and
Why
so
not
and
both? You got the
I
money, Jeff.
exactly. I mean, especially if we're paying 20 bucks to watch a movie because we didn't want to go to the theaters.
And I almost paid it. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
I'll wait. I'll
and
wait.
it's like I maybe give it 2 more weeks and then it might be on HBO Max. Although there is a new streaming service, MGM Plus. I'm still not sold on it. I don't think I want to get that one yet.
Well, a lot of them, I only pick them up for one show. Like, the AMC, I think I had it for Better Call Saul. That
Yeah.
ended. Cancel. Paramount, as soon as Yellowstone ended, cancel.
Yeah, no, I, recently broke up with Paramount too. Paramount, was like, "Okay, I think we could pause on that one," and then so we'll see.
The
We'll wait
next
until
season, that's going to be my booty call. Hey, Paramount Plus.
"Hey, you up?"
I heard you got some Yellowstone. You got any of that
It's like
Yellowstone over there, man?
it's like, "I'm gonna have to break up with HBO for a bit and then watch Yellowstone, and then I'll get back with HBO later."
Uh,
You got, this weekend, actually just came out yesterday, Super Mario Brothers, the movie.
I haven't heard any reviews on that one yet. So
I me neither. I haven't heard good or bad. I mean, obviously, they're saying, Chris Pratt said that there was gonna be, an emotional tie for us fans of the Mario franchise to, have some moments where we're gonna enjoy it, but I haven't heard critics or any public comment. Like, I haven't heard, like, the fans even say much about it.
yeah, I don't know if that's good or bad. But with Jack Black and Charlie Day, you think they might be able to carry any shortfall Chris Pratt has? I hope.
Yeah, I hope, man. I mean, they did a good job promoting the movie. I mean, I think anywhere you went, I mean, you were gonna see something Super Mario Brothers related.
And the graphics look good. I mean, they didn't have an ugly Sonic moment, so an ugly Mario.
I did see some things this morning. I saw, that there is a post credit. Don't even know what the post credit is. So there is a post credit to this movie. So if you guys go watch it, stay after and find out what the post credit. No spoilers though, please, because everyone loves to do that these days. Is I recorded it and I put it on
First,
TikTok. It happens, man. That's what I hate
yeah.
when these movies come out, man. Like, yo, I know I sound like that grumpy old man right now, but like, stop filming the movie and
Stop
then putting it
spoiling
on
my
TikTok.
movies.
So get off my theater. Like, I hate it, man. Cause
Yeah.
you go into that wormhole of just watching TikTok. You'll just be sitting there doing this. And then all of a sudden it's like, what is this? And it's a low budget, like someone literally picked their phone up and started recording the ending of a Marvel movie. And I'm like, oh, come on, man.
Yeah, it's too accessible. Cameras are everywhere, man. People just and they have no ethics, morals. I don't know. People are
Yeah,
just
man. No,
horrible.
everybody wants the clicks, man. Everybody wants the, "Oh, look, I got this." And it's like, "Okay, thanks." And
I'm
Meanwhile,
Insta famous.
I'm over here with my 130 people that follow me on TikTok, so I'm okay.
You're into triple digits now.
I'm telling you, man, who knows? By the year 2029,
Yeah,
I
anytime now.
I might hit 200, who knows? So, yeah. So, that is my gripe of the day. Stop filming in movie theaters.
Yeah, I mean, just because you spoil the movie, you might get a couple thousand hits off of that real quick,
Yeah.
but then you're also gonna get a lot of hate mail from people like
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. And me complaining
Why
on
did you
camera,
do
like,
that?
"Why would you ruin the movie for me?" So and TikTok, do a better job of pulling those movies off, all right? Like, ban them. Ban
Uh,
them forever.
TikTok's just fighting for its life right now.
I know, right? I'm, like, over here that's one more thing to add to TikTok. "Hey, man, can you please stop doing that? Right now, we don't know if we're gonna be open tomorrow."
Yeah, I know you're fighting Congress and all, but hey, can you police up those movies?
It's like, "Hey, they're ruining the post credits for Super Mario Brothers. Can you please get them to stop that?"
Yeah, they made me angry.
I know, right? They're like, "Oh, we don't care what you're saying." It's like, "We gotta fight for we're busy right now."
We got a different battle.
Exactly. So new trailer dropped. Movie that is thinks gonna be a big surprise for a lot of people. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Did you get a chance to see the new trailer?
I haven't seen the new trailer yet. I'm still pausing the old trailer trying to count all the different Spider-Man they have in there because man, they're doing some deep dives. Some of those I had to stop and think where I saw them before.
I was the same way. In this new trailer, they of course are gonna hit you with the Spider-Man meme. Yeah. But you're right. You have to pause to see like there's a lot of variants of Spider-Man. So you're like, oh, okay, which one
Yeah,
am I? So it's gonna be good, man. I'm excited for it.
I've always liked Miles Morales' version of Spider-Man anyway. And then they pull in my second favorite version with Miguel O'Hara, the Spider-Man 2099. So it's
Mhm.
kind of hard to go wrong, man.
I mean, there was even talks, and once again, these are rumors, guys. This is pretty much everyone is seeing this right now. They're going to incorporate the other three Spider-Mans, the live action Spider-Man somehow. So, I mean, that's probably where we're going to get another Tobey Maguire, Andy Garfield, and just you're just going to get all the Spider-Mans because if they're going to go Spider Verse, you're going to get every Spider-Man.
I'm down for it, man, because there are so many different versions of Spider-Man. I want to see Spider-Man India. I want to see all of them, man.
It's exciting. Kudos to I mean, just the art, the graphics, just the visual aids of this. It's amazing. I mean, and not to say that any other movie that we've seen, but this is just a unique take, and it's awesome to see, and it just projects well when you see these movies.
Yeah, I mean they went out on a limb with that filming style, that animation style. But
Yeah.
a lot of people like. There's some people who didn't care for it, but for the most part, it really resonated with people.
But is it mean? But does it give you that like comic book feel though? It's
Mhm.
like they were able to. I don't know how to put it, like you turned a comic book page into a movie for us, and that's what I liked about it.
Yeah, I thought it made it easier to watch, honestly, instead of just a regular animation. Because, like you said, with all the the three colors and the dots and everything everywhere, it looked like an old school comic book, just like you said.
It's awesome, man. The new trailer, make sure you guys check it out. That one, I have that one as one of my sleeper movies for 2023. I think a lot of people are going to be surprised how well it does at the box office, and once it goes to Disney Plus, I think that's going to be a top binge watching movie that people are going to want to check out.
Yeah, it's going to steal a lot of bandwidth.
It definitely is. I mean, Disney Plus already is doing that with all the other stuff they have. I'm still
Oh,
behind, by the way, on The Mandalorian.
oh, you're
I
missing
know,
out.
I
It's
know.
getting good.
The TikTok is keeps telling. I'm once again TikTok. I know everyone wants to do a reaction video, but please let me catch up.
What's the last one you saw?
I'm barely on one. I've only seen the first episode.
You
I
didn't
know.
watch Rebels either, did you? Star Wars
No, I didn't
Rebels.
see Rebels. No.
So you won't recognize because there's a cameo from a character in Rebels. And
Okay.
as soon as I saw it, I was doing that Leonardo DiCaprio meme. Oh,
It's right there. Right there.
yeah, yeah. He's a really popular character from Rebels, and he makes a cameo in there. Um, there's in this last episode, I haven't seen it yet, but I did see some spoilers by accident. There's another one of my favorite actors who's making a cameo in this newest episode. So
Okay.
I gotta watch it today.
Easter weekend, I mean, I do got some time, so I think I might that might be the weekend that I need to just catch up on Mandalorian. I need to catch up on Mandalorian. There's a couple other shows that
You
I
need to
need to
start
catch.
Bad Batch.
I haven't even Bad Batch. I haven't watched that one. Um, I kinda haven't watched any other Marvel shows. I didn't watch Miss Marvel.
It was
So,
okay. It was geared more toward the younger crowd. I didn't
yeah.
mind it, but it wasn't my favorite.
Yeah, I got quite a few that I need to binge watch.
Moon
Right
Knight.
now, Moon Knight, I didn't finish yet. So, but Moon I'm telling you, man, I've fallen behind. I really
Yeah,
have.
Moon Knight is amazing.
Okay, so Moon Knight, and then we got Mandalorian, Bad Batch, and then, hopefully, I'll be able to catch a movie this weekend. I don't know if I'm comfortable to go to 'em I don't know if I wanna go to a movie
And
theater
maybe
this
Bed
weekend.
Bath& and Beyond. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't make the decisions. We'll have to see how that turns out. Next month, we prepare ourselves for what may be the end of the Guardians of the Galaxy. New trailers drop, some new promos, and obviously, we know this is the last one for James Gunn because James Gunn is fixing DC as we speak. Guardians of the Galaxy, man. Do we see any character spinoff and stay within the MCU?
That's a good question. I didn't think about that. What ones they're going to keep because everybody's focused on who's going to die.
Yeah.
But yeah, who's staying? That might be just as important of a question. So I don't think they're going to kill off Quill, Star Lord. I think that's a red herring. We know you see. I think it was Nebula carrying him. I don't think they're going to kill Rocket. That's just way too obvious. I think it's going to be somebody like Drax.
Yeah.
So and if Star Lord stays, that means Guardians can go on. They just pull in another teammate or one or two teammates. So, and I'm pretty sure Batista's done with
Yeah.
Drax.
I was gonna say, did Batista said he was done with this character because obviously James Gunn is leaving, so he's leaving too.
Yeah, he's James Gunn's ride or die. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean,
I
but
don't think
good
he's
for
coming
Dave
back.
Batista. Dave Batista's got a lot of stuff coming up, and I mean, I'm excited for future projects for his. I mean, the dude can act. I mean, but
Yes.
we still got the Guardians. I think you got I think you got, Nebula still gonna stick around. I don't know. I'm with you. I don't think you kill Peter Quill off, and I don't think you get rid of Rocket. I think as much as I think that's what it's been geared towards, I don't think those 2 are dying in this movie.
Yeah, I think those are red herrings they're throwing at us. I really
Yeah.
don't think they're getting rid of. You got to keep Star Lord because without him, the whole team revolves around him. It's his starship. Even in the comics, he's been the mainstay, and other teammates have revolved around him.
Mhm.
So we'll see. I mean, they've even had Iron Man on. Angela's been a team member, so they could bring in any number of people to be on the team with him.
Yeah, and I mean, you got Thor. I mean, I believe they're
Yeah.
making another Thor movie, so you do got your Asgardians of the Galaxy. I mean, you got I don't know, I don't think we'll get another Guardians movie. I think we'll just get these characters featured in other movies. I mean, we still got another Avengers movie that's coming, which we'll see them. I could see honestly, I could see a series on Disney Plus revolving around Rocket, revolving around the sisters. I think there's could be a play with those 2, whether they're on their own. I don't know. There's quite a bit.
Yeah, I'm sure they're going to bring it at least mentioning them in the other movies. Maybe not. You might not actually see them on screen, but they're going to be around. I'm pretty sure they're pretty integral into the MCU now.
Yeah, and with them doing another season of, What If, I'm sure we'll be able to see them incorporated as well.
Oh, that what
Yeah.
if? Love me some what if.
Man, that was a surpriser for me because I was like, "Oh, it's a cartoon. I don't really not gonna care for it." And it was really good. It was perfect, man. I liked it.
Yeah, because nerds always have those arguments. Is it, well, if this had happened instead, this is how it would have. Now we get to see Marvel say, "No, this is how it would have happened."
Yeah, and it's cool to see some of the original cast come back to voice their characters. I mean, we
Yeah,
did get our final moments with, Chadwick Boseman, who voiced some of the characters, which, I mean, that in itself is a touching tribute, but you're still seeing that some of these characters come back and say, "Hey, I'll voice," and we'll still kinda keep the ball rolling when it comes to Marvel.
Yeah, yeah. I'm hoping that the follow on season for What If is just as good as that first one because
Yeah.
wow.
Oh, yeah, so there's definitely a lot, man. Marvel still doesn't go away, even though some of the movies that they've released lately hasn't been as great. I mean, not up to what we think, but, I mean, they're still good. I mean,
I you
w w
know I think a lot of people are comparing the new Marvel stuff to the old Marvel stuff, and that whole build up to Infinity War, dude, that was a decade
yeah,
in the making. So, and when Iron Man first came out, a lot of people weren't, screaming the accolades for that movie like they are now. Now they're like, "Oh, it started the whole thing. It was so awesome." So when it came out, you guys didn't really care a whole lot for it.
yeah. So
So we'll
now to
see.
see them yeah, now to see them circle back is just like, "Well, it's not doing this." I was like, "Well, guess what? We'll talk about this in 10 years and see
Yeah,
how you really feel
they
about
already
this."
started doing it with Eternals. Now they're starting to change their mind on Eternals. Go, well, that wasn't such a bad movie.
Yeah. Oh, that one and what is it? Shang-Chi? That was
Yeah,
another one
I
that everyone's like,
love Shang Chi.
it was good, man, and I'm like, "Oh," and that's where Disney Plus does amazing. They
Hmm.
put these movies there, and now that we like, okay, we went and saw the theater, we didn't get the big moment like we did in Endgame, but now when you go back and look at it, like you said, you get to pause it like, "That's
Hmm.
right, that's where this character is for." So,
Yeah, and I think She Hulk got a raw deal too because I
yeah,
love that series.
yeah. She-Hulk, that's another one I need to watch. Just
Oh yeah, oh my God, you're killing me.
I'm telling you, man. I was like, okay, like, I'm like, I have this habit where I get the first episode and then something happens, and I'm like, okay, I gotta go. So I never get a chance to fully sit and binge watch. So,
Well, now you're caught up with Is It Cake? Maybe you can catch up on Marvel.
hey, and that is why, like, so when we talked about, what was the one that we just finished with Pedro Pascal?
Last of Us.
Uh, Last of Us. So when you talked about that, and I said, "You know what?" I went home and I said, "We are watching this whole show. We are not stopping. I don't care what is going on. We are not turning off this TV." And I made sure, and I don't regret it. So I need to have the same feeling about it for all these other shows so we can just catch up. Because I
Last
didn't
of
want to
Us.
feel
Oof,
ah,
emotional roller coaster.
I know. And so I'm like, okay, I just need to have that same dedication when I get home. Like, look, we're not watching this is it cake anymore, okay? Plus, they don't have a new series until the fall, so we're okay.
I have to wrestle the control away from my wife. Otherwise, I'll be watching stupid house hunters, and she watches the every baking show. She doesn't bake herself at all, but she'll watch every one of those baking shows.
So
I,
Food Network, right?
oh God, yeah. It's so bad. I know the judges by name, and I know how they judge because I so they come out. I can tell you, it's like he's gonna say this, she's gonna say that, and this one's not gonna like it. And sure
Let me
enough,
guess.
boom.
She's watching Tournament of Champions.
The one with Duff and
Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Uh, oh, what's his name? Yes, I know which one you're talking about.
yeah. It is. At one point I don't even pay attention, but it's just through osmosis. I'm picking it up.
You know what's the worst thing about watching those shows? You're like, "Oh, that looks really good," and then you go get takeout from from McDonald's. Like, "Well, how come I couldn't have"
There's not a lot of baking takeout places.
Yeah.
I get a
It
chocolate cake. Yeah, come back in a couple hours.
no, we'll have your cake ready for you. It's at a three
They did
o'clock
it in
pickup
20
time.
minutes on the show I just watched.
They put together a whole wedding cake in 15 minutes, and they had a super secret ingredient that they had to add.
God, that's so that whole Iron Chef thing. And now you have to use
Right. "Here you
limes.
go. Palm oil. Good luck." Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Before we get out of here, and this one I was excited for because the trailer dropped for this movie. I was wondering how they were going to approach it. Blue Beetle. We get the first trailer. What'd you think?
it looks good. I know a lot of local people are throwing a fit because they're basing it in La Pomera,
Uh huh.
which they're like, oh, it's a made up city. Well, no, they actually used it in Blue Beetle Graduation, this newer series in the comics. That's where he's living.
Yeah.
So they're starting there instead of showing his origin, as is in comic books, where he finds the scarab out in the deserts of El Paso. So yeah, a lot of local people were really upset about that one.
Yeah, there was quite a
Oof.
bit, from the news outlets to I mean, it was I think, honestly, on every news outlet, they had a story about it, about how they didn't represent El Paso, although they are saying that a lot of the art and a lot of the features were featuring El Paso artists. So there may be like, pictures and stuff in there. So I mean, they may not reference El Paso, but there is an El Paso influence in the movie that they're not going to just out flat say. But I mean, you got a lot of local artists from El Paso that are going to be featured in this movie.
That's kind of cool. I don't mind so much. I'm not from El Paso, and I don't live in El Paso, so it
Yeah.
doesn't bother me as bad. There's no
Yeah.
superheroes from Las Cruces. Um,
Yeah, there
so,
is.
what?
Yeah, there is. It's Troy Cottontail.
Yeah. My superpower is I eat a lot of chocolate
Cadbury eggs.
and I get a bellyache. So yeah, I mean that doesn't bother me so bad. The graphics looked amazing on it. I think it's going to do good. Blue Beetle is a character people are somewhat familiar with from the cartoons, so it's not
Mhm.
going to be a completely new introduction. So I think it's going to do well. I really do.
Yeah, and then Miguel from Cobra Kai, I think he was meant from I don't know how to say his real name, by the way, I don't know.
I can't pronounce that.
That's why we're just gonna call him Miguel from Cobra Kai, because I don't wanna butcher his name. But, this looks like the perfect role for him. I don't know why, it fits. I was wondering how it was gonna be, but it looks like the perfect this was made for him.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, everything I've seen from the trailer, he plays the part pretty well, like it's portrayed in the comics. So, and I liked him in Cobra Kai.
Yeah, so
Let's just see.
we'll wait and see. By the way, guys, this movie was supposed to just go directly to HBO Max, and because of the popularity and it was picking up steam, they decided to go with the theatrical release, and then it'll go to HBO Max. So that said something that they put some time and effort. And George Lopez has not been in any movie that has really said, "Oh, that is awesome." But this one, it seems like he's playing a good, like, I don't know how to say, like, his character, he's good, plays a good it seems like he's gonna play a great assist character. He's gonna be that, like, comedic relief, and it's not so much in your face. So I think George will be good with the character he's playing, and we're still gonna get that action. So I think it's gonna be good.
Yeah, it's not going to be any walking with Herb, but you know,
Yeah.
and I'm surprised because I know there's a lot of scandal around George Lopez right now, working with other Latino uh, actors and comedians.
Yeah.
They're all coming out saying no, he won't let any. How did they say it? If he puts in his contract that he will be the only brown on the stage,
Yeah.
he's out there, no others. I was like, dude, that's kind of wrong. So I guess that doesn't carry over to Hollywood movies.
I mean, who knows? I mean, and this is I mean, obviously they, started this project, but I mean, that could have a big impact on it because and it seems lately, man, over the last 2 months, he just has not I don't know if it's the grumpy man in him that's coming out, but he just does not seem thrilled by any up and coming actor. I mean, up
Yeah,
and coming comedians, actors, anything. And, some of the statements he's said, I know one of them was, he doesn't feel the need to help the next comedians coming up or the next actors coming up. And I'm like, dude, what are you
yeah.
doing?
I hope that doesn't sour people on watching the movie
Yeah.
because of him. But then
That
again, I don't know how
association.
strong they're going to rally against it. I don't think it's going to hurt it.
Yeah.
DC's doing the Flash with Ezra Miller, so
Yeah, I know, right?
how
That's a
worse could it
good movie.
be?
That's a good movie to go pair them off and here, just go to that one, you'll be fine. So, yeah, I don't know, I just it wouldn't be fair to Miguel from Cobra Kai because this movie he's the star of the movie, so it would be horrible, especially because it looks great, man. I was excited about it, and, we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, we even get to see the bug. They're flying the bug, so ah, can't wait.
Uh, uh, we got, Comic-Con, not that far away. What are we, about 2 weeks?
Couple
2 weeks
weeks, yeah.
away?
hmm
Yep. So, what's going on? Any last minute things for you guys?
We're probably we had two cancellations, Patrick Warburton and Stephen Ogg, and I know a lot of people were disappointed, but we were disappointed. But like I tell everybody, that just means they're working on another movie or TV series you get to see them in. So be happy about that. You're going to get to see more of them. And they always promise to come to one of our other future events. So eventually we're going to bring them in.
Yeah. So that's perfect. And then of course you guys, followed it up by adding, you have some additions that got added up to they just called you up and said, "Hey, we would like to get involved."
Yeah. As soon as you, because, once we're filled, all these agents and celebrities will say, "Hey, you got more rooms?" Like, no, no, we're pretty full booked. There's a cancellation. My email just fills up. Hey, I see you got a spot. I see you got a spot.
Yeah.
So
That's awesome, man. So it's
yeah,
exciting. Yeah, it's exciting. If you guys haven't gotten your tickets yet, make sure you guys go to what is it, ElPasoComicCon.com.
yes, sir. You can get all your
I
tickets there.
By the way, in El Paso on Monday, man, y'all are everywhere.
Oh, good.
Oh, everywhere. I was just like, I was driving and I'm like,
Because we paid a lot of money for all those banners. Trust me.
I was just like, I mean, I almost got in an accident on I-10. I was like, did I just see what I think I saw? Like, okay. I drove by again. I was like, oh my God, it is them. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
So
because otherwise, and there's still going to be people who go, "Well, I didn't know that was this weekend." Do you not drive? Do you not? You can never
yeah.
spend enough on advertising.
I mean, man, I tell you, it's the way of the world. You're just like, wait, I didn't know that. Oh, yeah, no, trust me, you see it.
I even had people ask me, "Well, are you guys going to advertise in El Paso?" Yeah, we are. Look around,
oh,
dude.
oh, it's exciting, man. This month, it got here pretty quick. I mean, I
Oh
can't
yeah.
believe it's already happening. Make sure you guys get your tickets. Go and check it out. It is going to be a lot of fun. And then, yeah, man, that and then it's not nonstop for you guys down at Zia Comics too.
Yeah, always something going on. And then we have
Mhm.
another event right on the heels of this one in June with the anime event. So
Yeah. Well, stay busy, Troy Cottontail. We love it.
I am.
Y'all don't realize that's like his 3rd cup of coffee probably that he's been drinking today, so
Since like 5 in the morning, just mainlining it.
You working here now? Did you getting up at 5 AM?
My dogs make sure that I get up.
Oh, man. Troy, if they wanna stay up to date with you on the socials, how can they keep up with you guys?
We're all over interwebs. We got the Meta. I guess it's not Facebook anymore. We got Meta. We got Twitter. We're on the YouTube. We got the Insta, and we're on TikTok.
Right, Congress has allowed us to be on TikTok still, so go and check us out on TikTok. Joey on the FM, Meta, Hot 103's Big Show. If we say Meta, do we have to say Instagram?
I don't
It
know.
isn't it all the same business? Like, just say go to Meta and find us? I
I'm not one of those cool kids. I don't know.
I don't know. I think we may have started something because I've never heard anyone say Meta, so we're just gonna say Meta. Just go
Yeah,
find Meta.
we're gonna be the cool kids. You can
We're
find me on
fine.
Meta.
We finally made it, Troy. We are Meta. Oh my god. Guys, this has been another edition of Zia Comic Weekly. Thank you for nerding out with us. We'll see y'all next week.
Later, nerds.